How to change the fuel filter on an 06 LBZ Duramax. Take out the fender liner. I already did this. You need 2 tools at most. Get it loose, pry it out. Bunch of clips. The end. Next thing you want to do is unplug the water sensor, unscrew the water sensor, and take off the fuel filter also by unscrewing it. Might need a tool for that. We'll see. No, it's moving. I'm sure there's a tool for that, but realistically this is the 5-minute how to change your fuel filter video, so it doesn't really matter. It's not expensive to replace. If it's broke, it's annoying to have to order something, but you're not going to break it unless it's an old brittle piece of crap, which this one is not. Keep that. You should get this O-ring here with your fuel filter. I actually ended up getting the fuel filter loose start to finish by hand. It was easier than using the cheapo pliers. Well, this is a problem. This is not factory. Somebody's put this canister on here and got replaceable cartridges, and I bought a regular fuel filter, so let's hope that there's not an adapter on this plate here that was being used to run this, because this is not factory. May be better than factory, I don't know, but I do know an AC Delco factory fuel filter will work. Alright, so from here it's pretty simple. Gonna take your 2 new O-rings. I'm gonna put one on here. This one still seems good, but we're gonna do it anyway. Your hands probably already have diesel fuel on them, so oil up that O-ring a little bit, because diesel fuel has oil in it. This O-ring has a flat side and a V-shaped side. The V-shape obviously goes in the canister. Alright, now that you've got your O-rings, install your water sensor. Make sure it's tight. Oil filter tight will do. Fill this joker here with fuel or seafoam or any other injector cleaner that recommends filling it with if you're having sticky injector problems. I'm going to fill it with diesel fuel and screw it back on the truck. Oil filter by hand tight works for this one too. We'll plug it back in, and then we'll go to the top. Passenger side, unscrew this little screwy guy here, flathead, or I believe a 1/2 inch / 13mm. Unscrew that. Being careful not to lose your little O-ring that's on it. My flathead didn't work, so I had to use the 1/2 inch. And then push the button. I filled my fuel filter up, so that's all the priming I had to do. The system is primed to this unit, but I like to pump it a few extra times to push it on up there to that CP3. You'll feel it. That's about all you're gonna do with it. Tighten your bolt back down and fire up. Check for leaks. Clean up your mess first, because I don't think it's leaking, but that's all that diesel fuel I spilled when I was priming it. But now that you know everything's good, check for leaks. Turn it off, wipe all this down, spray it off, whatever you want to do. Now I'm going to try to do this with one hand, because this is really easy and I miss taking it out for you guys. So I'm going to show you how to put it back in. Stick it where it goes-ish. You see the dirt line? Hopefully you take good care of your truck and you've washed that off already while you were in here. So that's it. Stick one in there. Now it's in. Stick the rest of them in. And just a couple notes, guys. If you have a lift pump, which you should, and I do not because I just bought this rickety old thing, you shouldn't have to even push your primer bulb unless you just want to. You should be able to just cycle your key on and let it run for 5-10 seconds before you hit the starter, and you should be good. But yeah, that, and if you decide to do the seafoam, hopefully you watch the seafoam video first, which tells you to let it run, get it warm, drive it, burn all that shit off, and you'll know it because it'll smoke until it's all burned off, and then you're good to go on it. And so to reset your light, if you have steering wheel controls, find that engine oil fuel filter, and then you're going to press and hold this button until it resets. While it's doing that, if you do not have the steering wheel controls with the truck off, which mine's running right now, obviously, with the truck off, you just got in it, it's off, turn it on, don't crank it, wait 5 full seconds, simultaneously press and hold the brake and the gas pedal at the same time. Wait until it says fuel filter life reset, like you just saw it do with the steering wheel controls. And that's it.